It's time for high school hockey on Up North Hockey. Tonight's game is sponsored by the Rink Sports Grill, Iron Range Apparel, Minnesota Twist Drill, G&B Environmental, Anthony's Heating, AC and Refrigeration, Winnie Trading Post, and 90 Degree Media. Tonight's game features the 11-4 Roseau Rams and the 12-1 Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Once again, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the IRA Civic Center in Grand Rapids. And welcome to this presentation of high school hockey on Up North Hockey. My name is Blake Mortensen with your play-by-play call. Hunter Hillman behind the camera. I'll be doing the game solo here tonight, so we'll go through our sponsor ads quick. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop. And good luck to all the players. And for all of your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. One final ad here. The Rig Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rig Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Find them on Facebook and Instagram and stop by at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. That's the Rig Sports Grill once again, proud sponsor of Up North Hockey. So starting lineups for both teams. Starting in goal for Roseau is the senior goaltender Andrew Tuttle. Comes into this game with a record of 10-1, goals against average of 2.06, and a save percentage of .917. Starting at the first defense is number 21, Thor Bufflin. The second defense, number 2, Isaac Wensloff. Thor Bufflin has 8 goals, 14 assists for 22 points on the season. Isaac Wensloff with 3 goals, 5 assists for 8 points. Now the first forward is number 15, Adam Severson with 3 goals, 10 assists for 13 points. Starting at center is Max Strand with 11 goals, 19 assists for 30 points. And at the right wing, Gavin Gutterson with 9 goals, 11 assists for 20 points. And now the starting lineups for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Starting in net will be Wyatt Pilkington, the senior goaltender. Record of 11-1, goals against average of 1.34 and a save percentage of .926 and 4 shutouts on the season. Starting at the first defense, the senior captain, number 23, Jack Peart, 9 goals, 15 assists for 24 points. Easton Young, the second defense, with 4 goals, 7 assists for 11 points. And they're going to go with the Bonner, Holcomb, and Bischoff line to start this game. Bonner has 3 assists on the season for 3 points. Braden Holcomb at center with 3 goals, 7 assists for 10 points. And at the right wing, senior captain, number 12, Hunter Bischoff, with 11 goals, 9 assists for 20 points. The starting lineups for both teams, the Roseau Rams and the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Now we'll have our national anthem, Puck Drop, coming your way next from the IRA Civic Center.
So proudly we hailed
All right, welcome back, everyone. If you're wondering why the audio is a little different here tonight, I got to the rink and I was getting ready for the junior varsity game, and my soundboard did not work. So I was able to troubleshoot, and I have something else to commentate with here, a different headset that I just plug into my camera here. But yeah, unfortunate that my soundboard doesn't work, so I'm not able to play the advertisements. The audio's not as good, so next game we should have a different soundboard for that one. That'll be tomorrow, Hibbing Chisholm and North Shore. So Grand Rapids and Roseau coming up here on Up North Hockey, just about underway. The Roseau Rams come into this game with a record of 11-4, number 12 team in the state in our Class AA rankings. In their last game, they defeated Duluth East 6-3, and they are on a 6-game winning streak with wins over Thief River Falls, Warroad, Bemidji, East Grand Forks, Moorhead, and Duluth East. Grand Rapids comes into this game with a record of 12-1, number 3 in our Class AA rankings. Last game, they defeated Cloquet 6-0. Shots were 41-14 right here at the IRA Civic Center. They are on a 5-game winning streak. Wins over Moorhead, Warroad, Duluth East, Hermantown, and Cloquet. And high school hockey on Up North Hockey is underway from the IRA Civic Center. One back by the Rams. And here is Isaac Wentzloff. Now in the Grand Rapids zone. Kept in by the Rams at the point. A shot that goes wide by Thor Bufflin. Now on the near side, along the backboards, Jack Peart will pick it up to Holcomb, now through neutral. It's going to go all the way down, no icing on the play, waved off by the referee. Once again, just getting underway from the IRA Civic Center. Not even a minute in yet, up at the point, Sam Sturl, shot there, tipped by Holcomb, and covered up by the senior goaltender, Andrew Tuttle. So in the first meeting of the season between the Rams and Thunderhawks, it was a 5-1 victory for the Thunderhawks over Roseau up at the Roseau Memorial Arena. Something to note from that game, goaltender Andrew Tuttle was out for that game. So he's back here tonight, obviously, in net. And we're getting complaints here about a delay. So I'm not sure what's going on with the audio. Try to get this fixed up here. We'll see if this is better now. 15:37 remaining in period 1. Shot there by Joey Del Greco. Pad save by Tuttle. Now here comes Roseau the other way, backhanded in by Kellen Murphy. It's still behind for some reason, very weird. We have not had any issues with this all season long, but try to get this fixed up here in this first period. Peart puts a shot there, blocked away by the Rams. Back behind the net, Henry Sturl picks it up. The third line out for Grand Rapids right now, Sturl, DeMars, and Mortensen. Now along the backboards. The Rams shoot it up the boards. Now it takes a weird bounce, goes to center ice. Here's Young. Over to Peart. Back in the Grand Rapids zone. Now Young finds Mortensen and tips it ahead to Henry Sturl. Sturl driving in, shot right on, and a glove save by Tuttle. All right, welcome back, everyone. We had to restart the stream here to see if it's any better. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this audio being way ahead or way behind. I'm not sure, but I believe it is better now as it's picked up by the Rams in the corner there, sent behind the net now. Now here's Holcomb for Grand Rapids. Along the half wall. Now tipped by Bischoff, intercepted by Roseau's number 10. And sent all the way down into the Grand Rapids zone. It's better now, it looks like, so that's good. We apologize about that. So we have 13:27 remaining in period 1. Still scoreless between Grand Rapids and Roseau. A huge game for both teams as the puck goes all the way down for an icing. So for Grand Rapids, it's a huge game. They pretty much have to win out to get that number 1 seed in Section 7 AA. In QRF, Grand Rapids is 5th in QRF right now with a QRF of 106.6. And then Andover 6th in QRF with a QRF from 98.6. Something worth noting, Andover has played 3 more games than Grand Rapids, so Grand Rapids does have the advantage there, and they still lead Andover in QRF. So, but either way, a big game for them, and obviously a big game for Roseau too. They're looking to get the number 1 seed in Section 8 AA. If they win this game here tonight, it would be a big win to get that number 1 seed over Moorhead in 8 AA. Shot there, pad save by Pilkington. Play here in the Grand Rapids zone. Along the near half wall, Peart picks it up now. Backhands it up to Kerr. Can't catch the pass. Now Kerr comes in and picks it up. Shot there. Quick save by the goaltender Tuttle. Another stoppage of play here with 12:32 remaining in period 1. So one thing about Grand Rapids, they have a 7-0 home record. They play very good here at the IRA Civic Center. So that's one reason they want that number 1 seed. Obviously, you want to get the highest seed as possible, but they want that home ice advantage throughout the playoffs. And, of course, this year with COVID going on, all games will be at the highest seeds home arena. And like I said, Grand Rapids, they play very good here at this rink. Play at neutral, backhanded in by DeMars. The third line back out for Grand Rapids. And also the third line out for Roseau. That's Moser, Ginther, and Bierk. Back in the Roseau zone, sent behind the net over to the far side. Now Isaac Wetzloff along the half wall. Tipped back in by Grand Rapids. Now back up at the point. Sam Sturl backhands it in down to his brother Henry Sturl. Can't connect on the pass there. Now all the way through neutral, back in the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay chases for it and picks it up for the Thunderhawks. Up to Sam Sturl. Up to DeMars. Can't handle it. Now back in the Roseau zone. Skating back with it is Bufflin. Now play at neutral. Here comes Gavin Gunderson for Roseau. Hits the skate of number 10. Max Strand goes just wide. Now Strand comes in and picks it up. Sends it back to Gunderson. Now Bufflin with it. Now Sam Sturl controls, flips it out to neutral, glove by Gunderson at center ice. Sends it back to Ben Johnson for Roseau. Johnson shoots it all the way in. Puck hits the backboards, and it will be covered up by Wyatt Pilkington. .11:08 remaining in period 1. Still scoreless between Roseau and Grand Rapids. Face off here to the left of Pilkington. Sent up the half wall by Grand Rapids. Bonner picks it up. Now Holcomb with it. Back to Peart. Now across the ice to the far side to Young. Young trying to send it out. Kept in by Roseau. Over in the far corner now. Peart comes in and picks it up. Back behind the net. Peart trying to send it up. Blocked away by the Rams. Now here's Young up through center ice. Over to Hunter Bischoff. Now Bonner controls it there for a second. Gets it poked away. Now to the near corner. Up to the point to Peart. Peart with a shot right on. Rebound shot. Scores! Raiden Holcomb makes it 1-0 in favor of Grand Rapids. So time of that goal will be 6:27 of the first period. 1-0 in favor of Grand Rapids. So it'll be Holcomb with the goal. his 4th goal of the season. So once again, scoring the goal, number 9, Braden Holcomb, his 4th goal of the season. First assist went to number 23, Jack Peart, and the second assist to number 5, Easton Young. Time of the goal was 6:23 of the first period. 1-0 Grand Rapids with 9:53 remaining in period 1. Play in the Roseau zone here, sent behind the net. Over to Aaron Wentzloff. Wentzloff up to neutral now, backhanded up to Paul Huglin. Huglin back to number 11, Kellen Murphy. Can't get a shot through there. Here comes Grand Rapids the other way. Del Greco coming in to pick it up over in the far corner. Del Greco out front, shot for Brous. Another big opportunity for Grand Rapids. Brous put a shot on there. Another opportunity for Hayden DeMars. Couldn't get a shot off there. The Thunderhawks are buzzing right now. Shots on goal 6-2. Another shot there goes wide by Ren Morquay now. And now it's going to be flipped out by number 11 for Roseau. Kellen Murphy. Now here comes Grand Rapids the other way. Shot all the way in by Hayden DeMars. Now in the near corner. Roseau will come away with it. Here's Ginter. Play at center ice. Young over to Peart. Up to DeMars at center ice. DeMars driving up with it. Gets bumped off the play. Now play in the Roseau zone. Sent behind the net. Wentzloff. Out front, scores! John Bonner will make it 2-0 in favor of Grand Rapids. That'll be John Bonner's first goal of the season. He makes it 2-0. Time of the goal is 8:22 of the first period. Once again, John Bonner scoring his first goal of the season. Once again, John Bonner with the goal. The first assist went to number 18, Henry Sturl. The second assist to number 20, Hayden DeMars. Once again, time of the goal is 8:22 of the first period of play. 2-0 Grand Rapids. Now stoppage of play here with 8:03 remaining in period 1. I'd like to give a special shout out to Betty Trombley, the great grandmother of Kellen Murphy and Garrett Drotz, playing in this game here tonight. So we thank her for watching. Justin Kerr sends it to the net. Puck still loose. Grand Rapids can't get to it. Now on the near side, sent up to the point to Sam Sturl. Trying to find Garrett Drotz now. Here's Kerr picking it up in the far corner. Sent out front. Can't connect on the pass. It goes all the way down into the Grand Rapids zone. Here's Morquay coming in to pick it up. Ren Morquay over in the far corner now, battling for it along with Noah Ernest, the freshman forward for this Roseau team. Now sent all the way down by Grand Rapids. No icing on that shot there. Over on the far side, Roseau controls, sent across the ice now. And now here's Del Greco all alone. He mishandled it there for a second. And Tuttle was able to jump on the puck there and cover it up. 7:18 remaining in period 1. 2-0 in favor of the home team, the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Shots on goal are 8-2, also in favor of Grand Rapids. Along the near half wall, Morquay battles for it. Grand Rapids will come away with it. Mortensen sends it towards the net just wide. Now along the far half wall. Roseau sends it across to the near side now, along the half wall. And Rams send it to neutral. Here's Morquay through center ice. Mortensen will tip it in now to the backboards behind the net. Bufflin sends it up the half wall. And here's number 29 for Roseau. Tyler Bierk. Now we have an offside here. Stoppage of play with 6:40 remaining in period 1. So the head coach of Roseau, Andy Lumbaum, in his 12th season behind the bench for the Rams. He has 2 state tournament appearances as head coach. He also played at Army Military Academy as a player in the NCAA, and he is a Roseau native. And this game is a rematch of the 2007 AA state championship between Roseau and Grand Rapids. Roseau got the victory 5-1 in that championship game. Out front there, Holcomb with a chance. Puck goes over the net, up and out of play. Stoppage of play. Like I said, 5-1 victory for Roseau over Grand Rapids in that 2007 state championship. And Lumbaum was an assistant coach that year for Roseau. Looking to lead Roseau to their first state tournament appearance since 2014. It's been a while for the Rams. Of course, the last couple of years, it's been the Moorhead Spuds making it to the state tournament. And then back in 2015 and 2016, it was the Bemidji Lumberjacks with a couple appearances. Of course, head coach Wade Chido was there in Bemidji for those state tournament runs for the Lumberjacks. Back in the Grand Rapids zone, sent up to Drotz. Now up to Easton Young. 5:35 remaining in period 1. 2-0 in favor of Grand Rapids. Now over on the far side in the Roseau zone. Sent up to the point now. Sam Sturl with a shot right on. And a save by Tuttle. Now it's going to be brought up by Paul Huglin for Roseau. Blocked away by Morquay at neutral. And it's going to be picked up by Del Greco now. Del Greco skates back with it. Sends it back to Sam Sturl. Sturl up to Browse, who tips it in. Now Mortenson's going to go in and chase for it, along with Roseau's Isaac Wentzloff. Now it's picked up by Aaron Wentzloff for Roseau. Sent up the sideboards. Now here's Paul Huglin. Over to Wentzloff. Sends it off the glass to neutral. Bouncing puck there, and Sturl comes away with it. Up to DeMars. DeMars skating up with it. DeMars shot there from the half wall, and a save by Tuttle. So this is our first Grand Rapids game that we've done since the World game last Saturday. They've played 3 games since then, won all 3 of the games. They won 3-1 down in Duluth versus Duluth East. Against Hermantown on Thursday, they won that game 6-3, and Cloquet on Saturday 6-0. And Grand Rapids finally has some forwards stepping up. Hayden DeBarnes, he kind of struggled to start the season. Now he's playing a lot better. Henry Sturl playing a lot better. John Bonner with 1 goal here tonight. He's playing a lot better as well. So Grand Rapids playing a lot better offensively now here in the last 3 games. And we'd like to congratulate Blaine Mortensen on his first 2 goals versus Hermantown on Thursday night. First 2 varsity goals as a sophomore in that big game against the Hawks. Also, he had an assist, so he had 3 points that night for Grand Rapids. Here's the Mars now for the Thunderhawks. Driving to the net, gets bumped off the play. Now we're going to have a penalty against Grand Rapids, it looks like. Looks like it's Roseau, actually. It's Bufflin heading to the box, number 21, a 2-minute minor for hooking here. So power play for Grand Rapids on the season. Grand Rapids has a 32% power play, and on the penalty kill for the season for Roseau, they have a 74% penalty kill. Our first power play of the game belongs to Grand Rapids with 4 minutes remaining in period 1. Power play unit out for the Thunderhawks. Del Greco sends it down to the corner. Here's Holcomb now trying to pick it up. Holcomb comes away with it now on the far side. Holcomb sends it behind the net now over to Young in the near corner. Young over to Holcomb. Holcomb doesn't shoot, holds on to it. Now back to Del Greco. Now Holcomb up to the point to Pierre. Easton Young sends it on net, scores! Power play goal for Grand Rapids, and that makes it 3-0. Not sure who tapped that one in for Grand Rapids. Either way, that makes it 3-0. Time of the goal was 13:46. Scoring the goal, his second goal of the game, number 9, Braden Holcomb. The first assist going to number 5, Easton Young, his second assist of the game, second point of the game for Young. And John Bonner with the second assist, his second point of the night. Of course, he scored the second goal for Grand Rapids. 3-0 with 3:60 remaining in period 1. The time of that goal was 13:36 of the first period. It was a power play goal for Grand Rapids. Playing the Roseau zone here. Rams control, send it out to center ice. Here's Morquay intercepting it, backhands it in. Deep in the Roseau zone, going back to pick it up is Bufflin. Sends it behind the net over to Ben Johnson. Now up the half wall, intercepted by Drott. Sends it towards the net, can't get it on net there. Now on the far corner there. Rams come away with it up to the half wall. Now Sturl at the point, sends it on net. And save there for Tuttle. Grand Rapids playing very good here so far. They lead in shots 13-2. They lead 3-0. It's kept in by DeMars at the point there. Mortensen will pick it up. DeMars with a shot right on. And a save by Tuttle. Another shot there for Grand Rapids. They've been putting on a lot of quality shots here tonight so far in this first period. You know, a good presence out front, you know, really getting to those rebounds, and they've cashed in a couple rebounds, and very good start for Grand Rapids offensively here tonight. And like I mentioned, you know, this team to start the season, they struggle to score goals, and now in the last couple of games, they've really been turning on their offensive firepower. Still riding a 5-game winning streak, like I said. Playing the Grand Rapids zone now. Roseau trying to get something going here. In the near corner now, both teams battling for it. Minute 49 remaining in period 1. Noah Ernest comes away with it for Roseau. Now back behind the net, Young trying to pick it up, along with Holcomb and Paul Hugland of Roseau. And Holcomb will come away with it. He will flip it out. And it was kept in there momentarily by Isaac Wensloff. Easton Young skates back with it now across the ice over to Peart. Now up to Hunter Bischoff. He will just dump it in. Along the near half wall, Mortensen picks it up for Grand Rapids, sends it out front. Can't connect on a pass there. Now here's Henry Sturl coming away with it. Sturl trying to find Bischoff on the pass. And it's going to be flipped out by Roseau and shot right back in by Hunter Bischoff. For Roseau, Aaron Wensloff over to Isaac Wensloff. And we have just under 1 minute remaining in period 1. 3-0 Grand Rapids here. Now playing the Thunderhawk zone along the near half wall. Down to the corner. Sam Sturl comes away with it. Up to Morquay. Now finding DeMars. DeMars might have a breakaway chance here if he hurries. DeMars on the breakaway. And a big hit there. Looks like DeMars is okay. Tuttle got hit pretty hard there as DeMars came in with speed right into the goaltender Tuttle. Hopefully Tuttle's okay. Nice play there by DeMars. He had that breakaway. Face-off will come outside here. 38 seconds remaining in period 1. Face-off on the far side in the neutral zone, sent all the way in by Sam Sturl. Now we're going to have a penalty coming up on Garrett Drotz. That's going to be Roseau's first power play of the game there. Roseau on the power play this season, they have a 37% power play. Grand Rapids on the penalty kill, 87% penalty kill for the Thunderhawks. So Drod's heading to the box, a 2-minute minor for cross-checking. This is a big opportunity for Roseau to get back into the game here. They trail 3-0 with 30 seconds remaining in period 1. So have this power play for 30 seconds, obviously, here in this first period, and then for 1:30 to start the second period. Back in the Roseau zone, 20 seconds remaining in period 1. Sent up to Gavin Gunderson. Gunderson with it. Now finds Max Strand on the pass. Down to the backboards now. To the corner now, Strand. Out front to Hughlin. Can't get a shot through there. Blocked away by Young. 3 seconds remaining. Shot towards the net. Poke check by Pilkington. And that's going to do it for period number 1 from the IRA Civic Center. Our score after 1 period of play, it's the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks 3 and the Roseau Rams 0. Roseau will have a power play for 1:30 to start the second period of play. We'll take a break here. We'll be back for the scoring recap and first period stats coming up. You're watching high school hockey on Up North Hockey. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification system, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbenvironmental.com. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead. And to have fun, Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebagosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092 or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. And also, we'd like to thank 90 Degree Media for building our brand new website, upnorthhockey.com. You can find all kinds of information there, a donation link to PayPal, all kinds of other stuff. Our streaming schedule, hockey games, where you can find the games that we streamed in the past, rankings, all kinds of stuff. So make sure to check that out. Once again, upnorthhockey.com. Also, we have a Venmo donation account, and that username is upnorth-hockey. Once again, upnorth-hockey through Venmo, and our website, once again, upnorthhockey.com. Now just recapping the scoring from the first period of play. It was all Grand Rapids with 3 goals. At the 6:23 mark of the first period, Grand Rapids got on the board with a goal from number 9, Braden Holcomb. The first assist went to number 23, Jack Peart, and the second assist to number 5, Easton Young. So again, 6:23 of the first period. Then Grand Rapids took a 2-0 lead at the 8:22 mark with a goal from number 7, John Bonner, his first goal of the season. Second assist went to number 18, Henry Sturl. For the first assist, that was to Sturl, and then the second assist to number 20, Hayden DeBars, and then a power play goal for Grand Rapids to make it 3-0 at the 13:36 mark of the first period. It was Brandon Holcomb scoring his second goal of the game. First assist went to number 5, Easton Young, and the second assist to John Bonner. And that's where we stand after 1 period of play from the IRA Civic Center. 3-0 in favor of Grand Rapids over Roseau. Shots on goal, a whopping 15-2, also in favor of the Thunderhawks. We'll be back for the second period of play coming up here. Roseau will have a power play for 1:30 to start the second period of play. Once again, 3-0 in favor of Grand Rapids. You are watching high school hockey on Up North Hockey. Also, one more sponsorship here. The Rink Sports Grill in Evelyn offers casual family dining in a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rink Sports Grill offers 8 large-screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The Rink Sports Grill also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet. They can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rink Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Evelyn. Check them out today. right, welcome back to the IRA Civic Center, everyone. We're just about ready for the second period of play. 3-0 Grand Rapids over Roseau to start this second period. Roseau will have a power play for 1:30 to start their second period of play. Once again, scoring the 3 goals for Grand Rapids. Brayden Holcomb with 2 of the goals, and John Bonner with 1 of the goals. Teams are lined up at center ice, 5-on-4 for 1:30 in favor of Roseau here. And the second period is underway from the IRA Civic Center. It's going to be brought up by Kellen Murphy. Murphy with it. Now, shot there by Bufflin. Bufflin back with it at the point over to Gunderson. Gunderson skating in, shot just wide, tipped by Huglin. Goes just to the right of the net. Now here's Gunderson. Once again, a shot and a big save by Pilkington. 1:02 remaining on the power play for Roseau. It's again just getting underway for period number 2 from the IRA Civic Center. Face off to the right of Pilkington. One back by Roseau up to the point to Gunderson. Now here's Huglin in the corner. Now Murphy. Up at the point now. Out front shot, scores! Max Strand with the power play goal for Roseau. And that'll make it 3-1. Gets Roseau within 2 goals of Grand Rapids. That is a power play goal for Roseau. "46 seconds into the second period. Once again, scoring the goal is Max Strand, number 10. I believe it was Kellen Murphy with the single assist on that goal. So once again, scoring the goal is Max Strand, a power play goal for Roseau at 46 seconds of the second period with a single assist going to Kellen Murphy. A shot there by Del Greco now, and a glove save by Tuttle. 15:44 remaining in period 2. 3-1 in favor of Grand Rapids here from the IRA Civic Center. There's a shot by the Thunderhawks, goes just wide. That was a shot by Hunter Bischoff. Now here's Holcomb on the far side, up to the point to Morquay. Now down to Bonner, loses it to number 20. For Roseau now. Holcomb once again out front. Bonner gets it poked away. Now Bischoff to the point to Morquay on the far side. Morquay's shot doesn't get through traffic. Now puck back behind the net. Now battle for it in the near corner. 2-on-2 battle here. Still battling, and now it finally does come out. Roseau will come away with it. Sent up to Gunderson. Gavin Gunderson finds Severson on the pass. Severson sends it behind the net. Over on the far side, now along the half wall. And Bonner's going to advance with it. Bonner through neutral. And Bonner can't get a shot through there. Blocked away by Isaac Wentzloff. Now on the near side, it is Alex Wentzloff. Battle for it in the near corner now. Still digging for that puck. 2-on-2 battle here. Now it finally does come out along the half wall now on the near side. And it's going to be flipped out through neutral, back in the Grand Rapids zone now. Here's Morquay. Tipped in by Grand Rapids. Tuttle's going to come out and play the puck. DeMars picks it up. DeMars up to the point now to Peart. And it, puck leaves the zone. Easton Young at center ice. Young shoots it in. Deep in the Roseau zone now in the far corner. It's going to be Bufflin and Mortensen sent up by Bufflin. And it will be kept in by Peart at the far point there. Now on the near side. Sent over to number 5, Isaac Moser. Along the near half wall. Roseau comes away with it now. Here's Isaac Wentzoff going behind the net. On the far side, Peart keeps it in. Shot right on. Glove save by the senior goaltender, Andrew Tuttle. 13:32 remaining in period number 2. 3-1 in favor of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Once again scoring the goal for Roseau on the power play was number 10, Max Strand. Kellen Murphy, number 11, with the single assist on that goal. For some reason, number 19, Judd Ginter, just left the ice. Not sure what for. Play at neutral here. Now back in the Roseau zone. On the near side, now it leaves the zone once again. As Young is unable to keep it in. Here comes Huglin the other way now for Roseau. Huglin up to number 22, Ben Johnson. Another shot. Deflects off the player, doesn't get on net. Now it's going to be brought up by Grand Rapids. Here's DeMars. Or Del Greco, actually. Now on the far side, along the half wall, Drotz comes away with it. Down to the backboards, down the Roseau zone. Here's Ben Johnson. Sends it up the boards to Ernest. Now Peart intercepts at neutral. Jack Peart with it. Shot there, blocked away by number 22. Johnson stays in play over on the far side. Now Morkway with it. Hits a skate of. Here's a breakaway for number 15, Adam Severson possibly. He puts it on. Net save. Rebound chance for Gunderson. And a couple big saves for the goaltender, Wyatt Pilkington. It hit the skate of a Grand Rapids player in the Roseau zone, and it went all the way down, and a breakaway for Severson. A couple big saves for Pilkington. And we do have a penalty coming up on Grand Rapids. John Bonner, number 7, heading to the box. It's going to be a 2-minute minor on Bonner. So power play for Roseau here as they trail 3-1 with 12:10 remaining in period 2. It's actually not on Bonner. That penalty is on Wyatt Pilkington. It's actually his third penalty of the year. So Roseau power play out. Here's Gunderson, shot right on, and covered up by Pilkington. So we're going to have a face-off to the right of the Grand Rapids senior netminder. Minute 34 remaining on the power play for the Roseau Rams. 11:48 remaining in period 2. One back by Roseau, up to Gunderson at the point. Gunderson puts a shot right on, puck still loose! And finally covered up by Pilkington. Roseau is one goal away from almost getting the momentum in this game. After the first period, the momentum was all on Grand Rapids' side as they led 3-0. It kind of looked like they were going to run away with the game, but this game is far from over. Cassette 3-1 Grand Rapids. Roseau on the power play. Gunderson at the point, sends it across over to Bufflin. Now in the far corner, behind the net now. Here's Kellen Murphy. Back up to Bufflin at the point. Over to Gunderson, shot right on, scores! Kellen Murphy makes it 3-2, a power play goal for the Roseau Rams. So Kellen Murphy with his second point of the night. He got the assist on the first goal here in the second period for Roseau. Now he scores the goal to make it 3-2. Roseau gets within one goal. Time of the goal was 5:36 of the second period. Get the official announcement here. So once again, scoring the goal, number 11, Kellen Murphy. His sixth goal of the season. Second assist went to number 10, Max Strand. Second assist to number 7, Gavin Gunderson. 3-2, Grand Rapids. And we have a penalty coming up on Roseau now. Heading to the box will be number 29, Tyler Bierk. Didn't really see what happened there. That was me a 2-minute minor for cross-checking, I believe. So Grand Rapids back on the power play here, looking to get their two-goal lead back. Of course, they led 3-0 after one period of play. Now it's 3-2 here in the second period. Young over to Peart at the point. Now Del Greco. Now down to Holcomb. Peart. Now Young on the far side. Young sends it out front. Intercepted by number 2. Isaac Wentzlaff sent all the way down. Peart will go back and retreat with it. Here's Peart, the St. Cloud State commit, up to Hunter Bischoff. Bischoff drives in, shot pad saved by Tuttle. Peart at the point once again. Over to Young. Now across to Del Greco. Joey Del Greco with a shot right on. Another save for Tuttle. Young down to Holcomb. Del Greco. Del Greco still with it along the near half wall. Up to Peart. Back to Del Greco now. Over to Young. Can't connect on the pass there. Young trying to find Holcomb on the pass. Got tipped away by Gunderson. Down to the near corner. Now Del Greco will keep it in at the point. Joey Del Greco over to Peart. Shot goes just wide of the net. Now Young on the far side. Down to Del Greco. Can't handle it. And sent all the way down by Roseau. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for Grand Rapids. 9:30 remaining in period 2. It's 3-2 in favor of the Thunderhawks. Here's Young over to Justin Kerr. Kerr with it. Drotz now. Can't control it. Kept it by Morquay at the point. Nice play there as he gloved it and kept it in. Now here's DeMars. Up to Sturl. Back to DeMars now in the near corner behind the net. DeMars up to Kerr. Morquay now. Sturl on the near side. Shot there, blocked away by Ben Johnson. Play at center ice now. And that's going to do it for the power play for Grand Rapids. We have an icing here. Looked like it was on the red line. I don't know if I agree with that call, but either way, it's an icing against Grand Rapids. Back to 5-on-5 hockey here as the Rams are back to full strength. Face off in the Grand Rapids zone to the left of Wyatt Pilkington. 8:50 remaining in period 2, 3-2 in favor of Grand Rapids. It's again scoring the 2 goals for Roseau. There's a shot there, hits a stick, goes up and out of play. Scoring the first goal was number 10, Max Strand. Second goal was scored by Kellen Murphy, number 11. Another face-off here in the Grand Rapids zone. 8:45 to go in period 2. It'll be brought out by Bischoff for Grand Rapids. Bischoff sends it all the way in. Now on the far side in the Roseau zone. Here's Holcomb. Down to Bischoff. Sends it out front. No one home there. Controlling it for Roseau is Kellen Murphy. Murphy driving up with it. So he gets bumped off the play. Now Holcomb for Grand Rapids. Play at neutral. Here's Sturl. Out to Bischoff. Shot there. Doesn't get on net. Here's Bufflin now for Roseau. Deep in the Rams zone. Back to Ben Johnson. Now over on the far side. Here's Paul Hughlin. Tips it ahead to Lundbohm. Now in the Grand Rapids zone. Here's DeMars. Play at neutral now. Morquay in the Grand Rapids zone. Flips it out to neutral. And it's going to be shot right back in by number 22, Ben Johnson. Sam Sturl over to Morquay now. Morquay flips it out to center ice. DeMars is going to chase for it now. Picks it up in the Roseau zone, trying to put a shot on net there. Hits the stick of number 2, Isaac Wentzloff, goes up and out of play. First stoppage of play was 7:26 remaining in period 2. Also on Up North Hockey tonight, it's Proctor and Hibbing Chisholm over at the Hibbing Memorial Arena. That varsity game will get underway at 7 o'clock. Randy Catron with the call there from Hibbing. Here comes Roseau, Gavin Gunderson with it. In the Grand Rapids zone. Down to Strand. Can't get a shot on net there. Now for Grand Rapids, here is Drotz. To Kerr on the near side. Along the half wall now. Now Young back in the corner. Over to Peart on the far side. Jack Peart makes a move. Gets by Gunderson. Now over to Del Greco. Now Justin Kerr off it, scores! Jack Peart, the captain! Tic-tac-toe! 4-2, Grand Rapids. So that's Jack Peart, number 23, scoring the goal. So time of the goal is 10:09 of the second period. Once again, scoring the goal is Jack Peart. His 10th goal of the season. First assist went to number 10, Joey Del Greco. The second assist to number 16, Justin Kerr. That makes it 4-2 in favor of Grand Rapids with 6:35 remaining in period 2. Yeah, that was a great play by all three of those players, Peart, Del Greco, and Kerr. It was a tic-tac-toe play. And yeah, this Grand Rapids team moves the puck very well. Roseau shoots it in, all the way down, shot in by Aaron Wentzloff. Now a shot there from the point by Bufflin, a glove save by Pilkington. So a week from today, it's going to be the last day of the regular season in high school hockey. Grand Rapids will take on Duluth-Denfeld on that Monday right here at the IRA Civic Center. But section playoffs right around the corner. Here comes Bischoff for Grand Rapids. Shot just goes wide. The season has gone very fast here. Of course, we had a shortened season this year. It's only 18 games for each team. But I'm looking forward to section playoffs. Especially for Grand Rapids, it's going to be a very competitive section once you get to the semifinals and the finals. Roseau, a very tough section as well, 1 through 8. It's probably going to be Bemidji or Buffalo at number 8 in that section. And, either of those teams could knock off even the number 1 seed. You saw it last year when Bemidji took on Moorhead. Number 1 versus number 8. Bemidji just about knocked off Moorhead. It was about 3-2 or 4-2 final there, and it was close right to the end. So you never know what's going to happen in section playoffs. Shot there by Adam Severson. A glove save by Pilkington once again. Shots on goal right now are 23-13 in favor of Grand Rapids. 5:44 remaining in period 2. It's 4-2 in favor of Grand Rapids. Once again scoring that goal for Grand Rapids. Their fourth goal of the game was Jack Peart, number 23. Along the far half wall, here's Garrett Drotz with it. Drotz trying to find Kerr on the pass. It will go all the way down for an icing stoppage of play and a face-off coming up in the Grand Rapids zone. Here comes Grand Rapids the other way. Hunter Bischoff with it. Back to Holcomb. Can't connect on the pass. Now here comes Roseau the other way. Kellen Murphy with it. Now play at neutral here. Front of the benches. It's going to be brought up by Huglin. Paul Huglin for Roseau. Shot there. Rebound chance. Pilkington's unable to cover it up. Peart brings it to the corner, now up to Holcomb on the far side. Holcomb gets it out. Now shot right back in by Roseau. That's going to be shot out by Holcomb and backhanded right back in by number 29, Tyler Bierk. Now here's Browse. Wade Browse with the breakaway and a shot right on there. Browse with it once again. Along the far half wall now. Picked up by Henry Sturl. A shot that goes over the net now along the near half wall. Sturl up to Browse. Now over to Morquay. Keeps it in. Now Sam Sturl with it. Browse will shoot it all the way down to the near corner. Now along the half wall. So it's picked up by Lumbaum. And flipped in by number 29. Tyler Bierk. Now Browse is going to flip it back out to neutral. Rams will control. Shipped up by Thor Bufflin. Now tipped in by the Rams. Deep in the Grand Rapids zone. 3:35 remaining in period 2. Flipped off the glass to neutral. It's sent right back in by Roseau. They have to touch up here. Roseau in their own zone up to neutral. Shot all the way in. Grand Rapids will tip it back out to center ice. And now Browse tips it in deep in the Roseau zone. Roseau in their own zone up to neutral. And squeeze shot all the way in by number 22, Ben Johnson. Stoppage of play with 2:47 remaining in period 2.
Roseau in their own zone up to neutral. Squeeze shot all the way in by number 22.
Well, we thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. 400 people watching this stream, Roseau and Grand Rapids. Again, we appreciate everyone tuning in here for this matchup, a big matchup. 4-2 Grand Rapids over Roseau with 2:33 remaining in period 2. And it's going to be shot in by number 2. Winslow into the Grand Rapids zone, stopped by Pilkington now. Here's a pass up to Drotz from Young. And Drotz gets tripped up there, no call on the play. Back behind the net, Del Greco comes away with it. Del Greco still with it, out front now. On net, scores! Garrett Drotz makes it 5-2. And just like that, Grand Rapids is up by 3 goals. They started this period up 3-0. Then it was 3-2. Roseau was storming back. And now a 2:10 remaining in period 2. Like I said, 5-2 Grand Rapids. Once again, it's Garrett Drott scoring the goal. His 9th goal of the season. I believe it was Kerr and Brous with the 2 assists, if I'm not mistaken. So a face-off here in the Roseau zone with 1:55 remaining in period 2. Up at the point, kept in by Sam Sturl. It's going to be brought up by Roseau. Bufflin up to Gunderson. Once again, 5-2 Grand Rapids here in the second period. Shots on goal, 25-15 in favor of Grand Rapids. Puck goes to neutral now. Bufflin, saucer pass over to number 22, Ben Johnson. Now back in the Roseau zone, back over to Bufflin on the far side. Bufflin up to number 15, Severson now tips it in. Deep in the Grand Rapids zone along the far half wall now. Bonner up to Sturl. Sam Sturl driving in, loses it now to Paul Huglin. Deep in the Roseau zone over on the far side, now in the corner along the half wall. And we have 1 minute remaining in period number 2. Here's a breakaway for Murphy, a shot and a blocker save by Pilkington. Another shot there by Bufflin and covered up once again by the senior goaltender, Wyatt Pilkington. .49 seconds remaining in period 2. 5-2 in favor of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Shot there, deflects off a stick, goes out of play, hits the netting. Another stoppage of play here. Face off to the right of Pilkington. Along the near half wall now. DeMars comes away with it. Deep in the Grand Rapids zone once again. Here's Peart picking it up. Up to Brous. Brous backhands it out. Play at center ice. And it's going to be backhanded back in by Huglin. 20 seconds remaining in period 2. Here's Young. Easton Young off the glass. Kept in as it's batted in by Ben Johnson. And now will be carried out by Wade Brous. Up to DeMars trying to pick it up. DeMars with it, going to the net, gets it poked away by number 15. Adam Severson. And the buzzer sounds, and that does it for period number 2 from the IRA Civic Center. Our score is the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks 5 and the Roseau Rams 2. We'll take a break here. Give a shout out to our sponsors. And we'll be back for the final period of play coming up from the IRA Civic Center. G&B Environmental specializes in proactive air and water filtration services, HVAC coil protection, cottonwood screen insulation for cooling units, UV light air purification systems, and electrostatic disinfectant spraying for COVID-19 and other contagions. Give them a call at 1-800-466-2018 or visit gbeenvironmental.com. Minnesota Twist Drill is a proud sponsor of Up North Hockey and wish best of luck to all players on the season ahead and to have fun. Winnie Trading Post is your one-stop shop on the way to the lake. Located 12 miles north of Deer River on Highway 46 by Lake Winnebegosh, Winnie Trading Post offers gas, food, bait, propane, and everything in between. Find them on Facebook by searching Winnie Trading Post or stop by on your next trip to the lake. Stop by Iron Range Apparel for all your Minnesota-themed clothing and home decor. Located in the Thunderbird Mall in Virginia, Iron Range Apparel offers lake cabin and home decor along with a large variety of apparel. Grab a hockey hoodie for the rink or a winter hat for the cold Minnesota weather. Iron Range Apparel also offers wholesale pricing and custom screen printing. Find them on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at ironrange.shop, and good luck to all the players. For all your heating, air conditioning, and refrigeration needs in the Grand Rapids area, call Tony from Anthony's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Refrigeration at 218-256-1092. That's 218-256-1092. Or find them on Facebook at Anthony's Heating, AC, and Refrigeration, LLC. The Rig Sports Grill in Eveleth offers casual family dining and a hockey-themed atmosphere. Try one of their daily specials or your favorites from the menu. The Rig Sports Grill offers 8 large screen TVs and 2 10-foot projection screens, so you never have to miss a minute of the game. The rink also offers large and small group seating with meeting areas available. Full menu, limited menu, or buffet, they can cater your event, party, or meeting. That's the Rig Sports Grill at 301 Hattrick Avenue in Eveleth. Check them out today. Also a shout out to 90 Degree Media and Jameson Geisler for making our website upnorthhockey.com. Make sure to check that out. All kinds of information on the website there. We have our Venmo account or our PayPal account there linked through the website there. We also have a Venmo account with the username being upnorth-hockey. Any and all donations will be greatly appreciated. And once again, our website is upnorthhockey.com. We'll take a break here. We'll be back for the final period of play and the second period stats. Coming up from the IRA Civic Center, our score after 2 periods of play, it's Grand Rapids 5 and Roseau 2. You're watching high school hockey on Up North Hockey. All right, welcome back everyone to the IRA Civic Center. Just recapping the scoring from the second period of play. We had 5 goals in the second period. Roseau got within 2 goals. Their first goal of the game on the power play. 46 seconds into the second period. Scoring the goal is number 10, Max Strand, with a single assist to number 11, Kellen Murphy. Then another goal for Roseau on the power play at the 5:36 mark. Scoring the goal was Kellen Murphy, his second point of the game. First assist went to number 10, Max Strand, also his second point of the game. And number 7, Gavin Gunderson, with the second assist. And Grand Rapids got their 2-goal lead back to make it 4-2. Scoring the goal was number 23, Jack Peart. First assist went to number 10, Joey Del Greco. And second assist to number 16, Justin Kerr. Time of that goal was 10:09. Then the final goal of that period to make it 5-2, Grand Rapids. It was a goal from number 17, Garrett Drotz. First assist went to number 16, Justin Kerr, and the second assist to number 11, Wade Browse. That's where we stand after 2 periods of play. 5-2, Grand Rapids over Roseau. Another game going on tonight in our viewing area. Evelyn Gilbert and Greenway at the Evelyn Hippodrome. A big Section 7A matchup there. Lots of games here on this Monday night. Total of about 38 games or so. Virginia MIB and International Falls at Bronco Arena. Alexandria and Bemidji. Like I said, Greenway, Evelyn Gilbert, Royal Crookston, Thief River Falls, East Grand Forks. Duluth East Hermantown, that's underway right now. 0-0 it says on MN Hockey Hub. Like I said, about 38 games around high school hockey. Eden Prairie down in a big Lake Conference matchup there. We just have 1 week left of the regular season here for high school hockey. Section playoffs right around the corner.
1 week left of the regular season here for high school hockey. Section playoffs right around the corner.
And period 3 is underway from the IRA Civic Center. Grand Rapids wins it back. They lead 5-2 going into our final period of play. Deep in the Roseau zone, shot right on, and a quick save for Tuttle. Once again, just getting underway for period number 3. 11 seconds into the period. It is 5-2, Grand Rapids over Roseau. Face off to the left of the senior goaltender, Tuttle. One back by Roseau. On the near side. In the corner now. Up to the point now, Peart. Across the blue line to Young, keeps it in. So it's blocked away by Murphy. Now here comes Ernest the other way for Roseau. Ernest blocked away by Peart. Now Huglin on the near side. Shoots it all the way down. Here's Ernest. Battle for it now along the backboards. Still battling for it. Easton Young comes away with it now. To Del Greco. A 3-on-1 chance here for Grand Rapids. Here's Garrett Drott. Shot. And a nice play by number 21, Thor Bufflin, as he blocked it away. Now here comes Roseau the other way. Still in their zone. Now they send it out to neutral. Bischoff will shoot it right back in. Grand Rapids has to touch up. Now the puck comes in front of the net. Roseau will pick it up. Here is Thor Bufflin in the far corner. Up to number 15, Adam Severson. Now Gavin Gunderson's going to drive in with it. He gets knocked off the play by Morkway. On the near side now, here's Bonner. Cross neutral up to Bischoff. Can't connect on the pass. Now on the far corner. And Roseau will come away with it. On the near side now. Here come the Rams the other way. Brought in by Severson. Shot right on there. Pilkington was unable to cover it up. Now in the near corner, Gunderson trying to shoot it to the net. Shot out by Grand Rapids and shot right back in by Roseau on net. Here's Sturl in the far corner over to Morquay now. Up the near half wall, Bonner will send it out to neutral. Roseau back in their own zone. Here's Wentzloff, and it'll be backhanded in by number 29, Tyler Bierk. Here's Morquay on the near side, over to Sturl, along the half wall now. And now DeMars will come away with it. DeMars. Now Mortensen backhand shot, save Tuttle. Along the near half wall. Now back to neutral. Peart up to Mortensen. Mortensen will backhand it in. Hits the top of the glass, goes up and out of play. Stoppage of play with 14-12 remaining in period 3. Still 5-2 in favor of Grand Rapids over Roseau. Shots on goal 27-19, also in favor of Grand Rapids. Back in the Grand Rapids zone, Peart picks it up. Peart still with it. Now backhanded up to center ice. And it's going to be shot right back in by Roseau, blocked away by Jack Peart. Here's Huglin now for Roseau. Now up to Bufflin at the point. And now a shot right on by Ben Johnson. And a save by Pilkington. So a face-off here to the left of Pilkington in the Grand Rapids zone. One back by Roseau. Bufflin shot doesn't get through traffic. Rebound for number 11, Kellen Murphy, goes wide. Now along the backboards, both teams battling for it. And there's Drott. Backhands it up to Morquay. Now Kerr tips it in. Kerr will chase for it now, along with Bufflin of Roseau. On the far side in the corner. And Drott comes away with it for Grand Rapids. Up to Sturl at the point. Shot doesn't get through. Here's Ernest now. He will send it up to, trying to find Murphy on the pass there. Intercepted by Sturl. Now here's Del Greco controlling it. Del Greco through center ice. Now it's poked away by Huglin. Bonner picks it up now. Sends it down to the near corner. Now back behind the net. Here's Bufflin on the far side. Up to neutral to Adam Steverson. Now Morquay. Back to Young, 12:50 remaining in period 3. 5-2 in favor of Grand Rapids over Roseau. Back to neutral, it's going to be shot all the way down by Braden Holcomb, number 9. Now Bischoff sends it across the ice to the near side now along the half wall. Peart now skates back with it. Crossed over to Young. Young finds Bonner, who tips it in. In the Roseau zone here. It's going to be shot all the way down by the Rams for an icing with 12:17 remaining in period 3. Shots on goal 27-20 in favor of Grand Rapids right now. Face off to the left of Andrew Tuttle. Over on the far side, Roseau controls. Backhanded up to neutral. As it's shot all the way in by number 5, Isaac Moser. Now here's Young to Henry Sturl. Sturl driving up with it. Over to Mortensen. Puts a shot on. Rebound! DeMars couldn't get to the rebound there. And now a shot there by Peart. And a glove save by Tuttle. Another opportunity there for Grand Rapids. Just about made it 6-2 with 11:48 remaining in period 3. So a face-off here to the right of Tuttle in the Roseau zone. Back by Grand Rapids. Here's DeMars. Up to Young at the point. Now Peart. Peart with a shot. Tipped by Sturl. Goes wide. Now here's Brous. Wade Brous with it. Can't get a shot through. Now Sturl out front. Saved by Tuttle, and now he covers it up, makes the glove save. Tuttle has been very busy here tonight in net for Roseau. He's stopped 25 pucks on 30 shots. And a lot of those shots were very high quality shots for Grand Rapids. Lots of shots in the slot and right in front of the net. Lots of rebound chances too for Grand Rapids. They have been very good in front of the net. Peart loses the puck to Hughlin here. Now in the Grand Rapids zone. Hughlin still with it along the backboards. Along the near half wall now. Here's Ernest. Now Murphy comes in and picks it up. Kellen Murphy over to Isaac Wentzloff. Along the backboards once again in the Grand Rapids zone. 11 minutes remaining in period 3. Puck goes all the way down into the Roseau zone. No icing on the play. In the near corner now. Both teams battling for it in the Roseau zone on the near side. Sent across the ice to the far side. Here's Murphy picking it up. Now it's Wentzloff. Alex Wentzloff carrying it up. Now here comes Grand Rapids the other way. Hunter Bischoff with it. Shot right on. Tuttle makes the save. Of course, Roseau's won 7 state championships in their history. The most recent one was, like I said before, over Grand Rapids in 2007. They got the 5-1 victory. Grand Rapids with 4 state championships in their history. As you see the banners right here, 1975, 1976, 1980, and a few years ago back in 2017. We have a whistle here, stoppage of play. Penalty coming up on Grand Rapids. Bischoff heading to the box. And now a face-off here in the Grand Rapids zone. Roseau back on the power play. One back to Gunderson. Over to Thor Bufflin now. Bufflin with it. Back to Gunderson. Shot doesn't get through. Trying to shoot it down. His curve blocked away by Gunderson in the far corner. Morquay comes away with it along the backboards now. Both teams digging for that puck behind the net. Morquay comes away with it once again. He's going to shoot it all the way down to center ice. Bufflin intercepts, now skates back with it. 30 seconds into the power play for Roseau. Both goals for the Rams came on the power play. So here comes Hughlin, fires a shot over the net. Yeah, Roseau's been very good on the power play here tonight. Looking to get within 2 goals here in this third period. 9:30 remaining in period number 3. And a minute 05 remaining on the Roseau power play. Once again, it's 5-2 Grand Rapids. Back in the Roseau zone, here's Bufflin. Bufflin skating up with it. Now over to Hughlin. Puts a shot. And a glove save by Pilkington. Another face-off in the Grand Rapids zone. 48 seconds remaining on the power play for Roseau. One back by the Rams here. On the near half wall. Now down to the backboards. Here's Murphy. Murphy up to Bufflin. Now over to Strand. Back to Bufflin now. Shot that goes wide. Now Gunderson. Intercepted by Peart. Trying to backhand it out. Kept in by Bufflin at the point. Sends it across the ice. And a shot there. And a big save for Wyatt Pilkington. Sent all the way down by Grand Rapids into the Roseau zone. Picking it up is Bufflin. Only 10 seconds remaining on the power play for Roseau. Here's Strand. Now gets it poked away by Holcomb. Roseau has to retreat there, get outside, and sent all the way in by the Rams. Here's Peart. Over to Young, now up to Bonner. Bonner shoots it in. John Bonner down to Hayden DeMars. Now behind the net in the Roseau zone. Bonner comes away with it. Over to Markway. Shot blocked away by Wentzloff. Isaac Wentzloff, number 2. Over on the far side, now still in the Roseau zone, and it's going to be shot out by Adam Severson. Now Markway in the Grand Rapids zone. Over to Sam Sturl. Sturl shoots it in. Roseau zone. Here's DeMars picking it up. DeMars skating around with it. Trying to put a shot through there. Blocked away by Ben Johnson. Blaine Mortensen will keep it in as he shoots it down. It's going to be shot up by Roseau and tipped in by number 15, Severson. Sam Sturl comes in to pick it up. Sends it up the boards and he'll backhand it out now through neutral. And it will go down for an icing. Stoppage of play with 7:14 remaining in period 3. So a face-off here to the left of Pilkington in the Grand Rapids zone. It is still 5-2 in favor of Grand Rapids, brought up by Peart to neutral. Peart still with it, shoots it all the way down. Puck wraps around the boards on to the near side now. Now sent all the way down by Roseau. Peart will come in and pick it up. Peart behind the net. Skates up with it through center ice. Jack Peart, number 23, trying to put a shot through. Grand Rapids is offside here now. Break of the action with 6:46 remaining in period 3. So face off here at neutral in front of the Roseau bench. One back by Grand Rapids. Easton Young will shoot it in over to the near corner now. I really like how Wade Chido has his lines right now. After the second period against World, Coach Chido really juggled the lines. They weren't playing very well the first 2 periods against World, and now these lines, they've been playing these lines for the last couple games now, and it's been working out very well. Shot there by Peart, blocked away by number 22, Ben Johnson. He's going to come off with pain. It's a hard shot by Peart. Here's Holcomb now for Grand Rapids. Over to Bischoff. Shot right on. Save Tuttle. Now out front. Just out of the reach of Braden Holcomb. Now in the Grand Rapids zone. Here's Sam Sturl. Sends it off the glass to neutral. And now it's going to be shot all the way in by Henry Sturl into the Roseau zone. Back behind the net now. The Rams will come away with it. Here's Paul Hughlin skating back with it in the far corner. Now sends it behind the net over to the near side. Ernest. Up to Murphy. On the far side now Hughlin comes in and picks it up. To the point now. Shot tipped by Brous. Hits the American flag above the net. And we have a whistle. And a stoppage of play. .506 remaining in period 3. A face-off here to the right of Pilkington. 5-2 still in favor of Grand Rapids. That's going to be shot all the way down by Justin Kerr for an icing. Another face-off coming up in the Grand Rapids zone. Coming up next for Up North Hockey, we have a game tomorrow afternoon. It's a matinee matchup between North Shore and Hibbing Chisholm at the Hibbing Memorial Arena. It will be at 3:30 p.m. varsity only on Up North Hockey. Of course, that's pretty odd for a Tuesday night, 3:30 game for varsity. There's some kind of election in the Chisholm School District, so they can't have games after 7 o'clock going on. So that's why that game will start at 3:30. Play continues here in the Roseau zone on the near side now. Here's Del Greco now picking it up. Del Greco driving in with a shot and a blocker save by Tuttle. Puck goes on net again. Tuttle is there for the save. Shots on goal, 33-22 in favor of Grand Rapids. Still in the Roseau zone along the backboards. Kerr will pick it up. Kerr up to the point to Sturl. Now a shot there and a quick save for Tuttle. Also coming up this week on Up North Hockey on Thursday night, we have Virginia MIB and Hibbing Chisholm from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. I don't think we have any games Friday night or Saturday. Saturday and Sunday we're going to have coverage of the PUEA District Tournament for District 12 in Hibbing. Also, we might do some Bantam A games, Bantam A District games at the Snake Pit in Coleraine. The next Monday we'll have coverage of scores! John Bonner, his second goal of the game, makes it 6-2. Time of the goal is 13-13. Once again, John Bonner scoring his second goal of the game, second goal of the season, to make it 6-2 with 3:47 remaining in period 3. Once again, scoring the goal, John Bonner, his second goal of the game, second goal of the season. First assist to number 9, Braden Holcomb. Second assist to number 5, Easton Young. Time of the goal was 13-13 of the third period. 6-2 Grand Rapids now. Here's Gunderson for the Rams. Shot there, saved Pilkington. Shots on goal now are 35-22 in favor of Grand Rapids. Here come the Thunderhawks the other way. Sam Sturl with it. Well, that was Hayden DeMars. Actually, a penalty coming up on Roseau. Gavin Gunderson heading to the box. It's going to be a 2-minute minor for roughing. So a face-off here in the Roseau zone. Coming up next for both teams, Roseau will take on Brainerd on Friday at the Roseau Memorial Arena. Another shot and scores, 7-2. Braden Holcomb again. That's the hat trick. As the hats come flying out here at the IRA Civic Center, that makes it 7-2. A power play goal for the Thunderhawks. As I was saying, Roseau takes on Brainerd on Friday at the Roseau Memorial Arena. For Grand Rapids, they will take on Wayzata on Saturday down at the Plymouth Ice Center. So that was a power play goal for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. Scoring the goal once again, number 9, Braden Holcomb. That's the hat trick for him here tonight. First assist went to number 23, Jack Peart. Second assist to number 10, Joey Del Greco. Now a shot there by Roseau. They score. Noah Ernest make it 7-3. That is Ernest's 6th goal of the season. Once again, Noah Ernest with the goal at 15:01. Once again, scoring the goal, number 14, Noah Ernest. First assist to number 8, Paul Hughlin. Second assist to number 11, Kellen Murphy. Time of the goal was 15:01 of the third period. 7-3, Grand Rapids. Back in the Grand Rapids zone. Here's Will Stauffer. Sends it up to neutral. Shot back in by Roseau. Stauffer over to Morquay. Grand Rapids has Ben Bonner and Ben Bonner out there right now. His first shift of the game. And we have 1 minute remaining in period 3. Here's DeMars for Grand Rapids. Hayden DeMars driving up with it. Makes a move to the net. Shot! And can't stuff it in there. Now at the point. Shot in by Stauffer. In the far corner. Sent behind the net now. Just had a check from behind there. Sent out front. Stauffer at the point. 30 seconds remaining in period 3. Sweet shot to neutral by Roseau. Back in the Grand Rapids zone now. Here's Morquay. 20 seconds remaining. Now Wyatt Holcomb and Blake Hendrickson are getting a shift right now. The time will tick down here. Grand Rapids will move to 13-1 on the season. They will extend their winning streak to 6 games. Roseau will fall to 11-5 on the season. That snaps their 6-game winning streak. A little scrum here at the end of this game. It's kind of a heated game for a while, especially here in this third period. Good win for Grand Rapids, a 7-3 victory over Roseau. Just recapping the scoring for the third period, we had a total of 4 goals. John Bonner made it 6-2 at the 13-13 mark. First assist went to Wade Browse, I believe. That was actually Wyatt Holcomb, or Braden Holcomb, number 9. Sorry about that. You know your handwriting's bad when you can't even read it. And the second assist went to number 5, Easton Young. Then the 7th goal for Grand Rapids was scored on the power play by number 9, Braden Holcomb. That was the hat trick for him. First assist went to number 23, Jack Peart. Second assist to number 10, Joey Del Greco. And then Roseau got 1 more goal at the end of this game. Scoring the goal was number 14, Noah Ernest. Second assist to number 8, Paul Hughlin. That was the first assist, and then second assist, number 11, Kellen Murphy. Time of that goal is 15:01. And that's our final score here tonight at the IRA Civic Center. It's Grand Rapids 7 and Roseau 3. Thank everyone for tuning in here this evening for this game. Very entertaining game. It kind of became lopsided here in this third period. Grand Rapids popped a few more goals. And like I said, 7-3 final. Fun game here. Roseau Grand Rapids, always a fun meeting between the Rams and Thunderhawks. Once again, our next stream on Up North Hockey will be tomorrow afternoon from the Hibbing Memorial Arena. Varsity only between North Shore and Hibbing Chisholm at 3:30. So make sure to tune in for that. For Hunter Hillman on the camera, I'm Blake Mortensen with your play-by-play call. Thank everyone for tuning in here tonight. And we'll see you tomorrow afternoon for North Shore and Hibbing Chisholm. Once again, final score 7-3 Grand Rapids over Roseau. Good night, everyone.